Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. Well, it's fast approaching April again, and that means three things. World Autism Awareness Day, which is the second day of April, National Autism Awareness Month, which is April in the United States, and of course the Autism Speaks Light It Up Blue campaign, which uses these celebrations to further their fundraising efforts. Well, you may be thinking, well that's okay, they're working for all autistic people. That would be an understandable, though incorrect, assumption. Autism Speaks spending is provided every year, so let's go over the most recent available budget, which is from 2014. The majority of their budget in the past, which in 2014 was $114,553,788, has gone towards finding a so-called cure, which would eradicate autistic people from the planet. They also spend a significant amount on further fundraising, and in the past faced significant controversy over their budget in general, as well as the amount spent on paying employee salaries versus what they spend on actually helping autistic people. This is in addition to the numerous issues with how they frame and discuss autism, their fundraising tactics which in the past could be characterized as fear-mongering, the relatively few autistic people they employ, and many other things. Let's break down the budget. The amount of the 2014 budget spent on family services grants and awards was $3,694,704. Salaries for that year were $19,280,272. $13,371,054 was spent on science grants and awards, while advertising and donated media spending was $48,422,607. Even a cursory examination of these numbers indicates a serious underlying issue with motivation and intention. This is an organization which states that its goal is to help autistic people and their families, but the numbers don't reflect that, and the numbers don't lie. These are direct from their budget report, which I will link to in the description so that anyone can verify the validity of my statements here. Based on Autism Speaks' budget, this seems to be an organization focused mainly on perpetuating itself through funding, which is donated to them predicated on the belief that it's going to help autistic people and their families. This is not the case based on the percentage spent from their budget on family services grants and awards. If this were an organization which hadn't acted in a fashion many self-advocates and advocates find extremely problematic, I would have a tiny bit less issue with what I perceive to be budgetary imbalances. But that isn't the case. The majority of the funding does not help autistic people, and Autism Speaks is the most well-known autism organization there is, which means people consider them experts and generally donate to them first. With April coming around, I'm sure to see many well-meaning people attempting to show their support for autistic people by lighting it up blue or referencing Autism Speaks, perhaps even donating more money for them to spend. Meanwhile, many autistic people and their families are struggling to pay for services, therapies, medications, and other things which may prove beneficial. Therefore, I implore everyone to please not light it up blue, but wear red instead. #RedInstead is a hashtag on Twitter someone came up with to counter the Light It Up Blue campaign, so please use it during April to show your support for autistic people who take issue with Autism Speaks. Well, thanks for tuning in, thanks for coming by, have a good day. Hey everybody, Ultimate Oddball here. If you want to stay up to date with my videos, click subscribe. I release a new video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do gaming commentary and review, I talk about my experiences on the autism spectrum, and I share my opinions and thoughts on a variety of matters. My hope is that, through my videos, I can help to dispel some of the misinformation, confusion, and negativity people have regarding autism. Thank you for helping me do that by watching these videos.